Those humans can live in harmony. They can't. Let me tell you, if there's one thing I've learned.
The spider wolf shall inherit the earth. It was only because of your brave actions that they were developed in the first place, and the settlers were allowed to actually even build colonies. Were it not for you, America as we know it would not exist.
Dead End University used to be an old military fort against the spider wolves.
A large keep rising against the sunset.
You were the St. Patrick of snakes and spider wolves analogy.
I don't think you can be a vampire and a saint at the same time, but
sure you can.
Not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude.
They haven't found the bodies yet. Your reputation's intact.
Awesome. Okay. Are we all good? Yeah, we're ready. Okay, so welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the third and final hour of Once Upon a Game. We'll probably end up getting as far as we can by like 1 o'clock or so, because I know Suzanne's got to get out of here. So yeah. So let's play. Let's have a good time. So we just finished a scene with Kat holding down the fort against the patriarchy and Skylar and Heather, who's part of their group now.
And my roommate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Delbert, I have a question for you. How much do you know about who killed you? Because you know a frat killed you. Do you know if it was Sigma?
Yes, and I know that specifically it was Edgar's brother. On top of that, which is why I very clearly have that impression.
Oh.
Well, I didn't directly allude to who was the one mostly responsible for killing me, but it is your brother.
I forgot I had a brother in here. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
My supposition that he's was a senior that like moved on and like
okay.
to the whole thing right now. That's why he's not immediately here.
Okay. So does anybody have a scene that they want to do? Like, does anybody have a question they want to see about?
I want to know who leaked the song.
Okay. So you want to see a scene about confronting your band members?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Would you do this in private?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm still gonna be there. You can't escape me.
Okay. Would somebody want to volunteer to play Leo, Matilda, and Juan? Or maybe one of them? I would need maybe 2 people.
I can play Juan.
You play Juan? Okay.
We suspect Juan's the traitor, right?
Yeah.
We know
Let me
Juan.
ask.
Traitor.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's only because I don't want to have a conversation
or
with myself.
Is he actually the traitor?
We don't.
I don't know.
I don't.
Let's
have
wait to find
proof.
out. Let's wait to find out. So then we're gonna.
One is definitely a traitor.
Yeah. Oh, my cat. Okay. Let's yeah. I don't know. Let's play see what happens. I'm willing to go with whatever you want to go with. So you're Juan. I'll play Leo. Who wants to play Matilda?
I can play Matilda.
So,
Just remember,
Someone-
Matilda, you're on a mission to murder someone tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What do we know about Matilda? Not that
He's
it's
gonna murder someone.
she's a bassist goth.
Basis.
Bassist and goth.
cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's her personality.
Chaz hit on you. That's it.
Yeah.
And,
Chess has sucked her blood,
yeah.
right?
So we're in Edgar's house. We're in your off-campus housing. So we probably see a quick little establishing shot of outside. Once again, your van with the spray paint "See Dracula" on the side of it. And then we go inside. What does your living room look like?
The living room is our practice space.
Okay. Is that where we are
We
right
don't
now?
have like a couch and a TV and stuff. We have like the drums and then like each spot
Yeah.
for everything. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, so that's where we would. That's probably where we would be.
Mm-hmm.
So okay.
Yeah. So
Set it
yeah,
up
so
for
I like
us.
Yeah, I totally like kick open the door,
Mhm.
and just barge in and like go to the kitchen to grab like. I assume we have some sort of like beer in the fridge or something.
Sure,
So I
like
just-
Keystone or whatever.
Something really terrible.
Whoa!
Horrible
Something
beer.
really terrible.
Yeah.
Yingling.
Steel 211. That's what Juan drinks.
Ham's premium.
Paps.
Yeah, I just go and grab one out of the fridge, and then I'm just like back in the living room like
You shotgun it.
toss the can in the ground. And then so we want to talk about what's the name of the other band again? Twilight something?
Twilight Ceremony.
Twilight Ceremony.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Twisted ceramic.
The win condition of players is to get the MC to talk to himself. That's exactly never going to happen, Fooling. I've fallen in that trap too many times. Not today.
So we want to talk about Twilight Ceremony?
Matilda is sitting at the dining room table, melting candles with her lighter, and putting her fingers in the wax to make those fun little cups of dried wax, and then just playing with them and flicking them off.
So I think Leo is very much like a California soul type person. He looks like what's his name? The guy from Fast and the Furious who just passed away.
Paul
Walker.
Paul
Yeah.
Walker,
Paul
but
Walker.
from like Point Break or whatever. Like so,
No,
like, you know what I mean? Like the blonde hair that's like
Really scraggly hair, yeah.
scraggly wavy kind of hair, and he's wearing probably some
Puka
kind
shell
of like,
necklace.
yeah, puka, yeah, exactly, like puka shell now, exactly, yeah, and he just like throws his drumsticks to the side or whatever, and they click and clatter. And he's like, yeah, man, that's some messed up stuff, man.
So
It is
How did we
messed up.
steal our song? We worked so hard on that.
Juan is smoking an e-cig in the corner.
Juan,
and
we told you about vaping in the house. God.
hey, man, come on. You can't, like, intermingle into my God-given freedoms. I've got rights as a person, man. Like, the right to light up wherever I need to.
We just signed the tenant agreement about no smoking in the place, man.
I mean,
Remember
what
what happened
is
last
an
time?
agreement? Can you really define the nature of the relationship between an organization and a person?
There's cannabis oil in
You
this
can.
e-cig, right?
I'm the
It's
one
not
that's in
just-
charge here. This
Leo's
is
like,
my band. This is my house. And that was my song.
So you're the queen, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
Juan's just like, yeah, of course, Edgar. Yeah, it is your song.
Right. And someone let that out. I want to know who.
yeah, it's messed up, man.
Yeah.
Matilda, what are you doing?
You guys your vibe is so poisonous.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like we have some real bad chi right now. Like we shouldn't be
I'm
starting
just-
our year off like this, man.
Look, I'm just trying to keep my own chi happy.
If no one would leak songs, we'd all have a freaking happy chi.
Universe belongs to the people. I mean, music belongs.
I take the
people.
Yeah, right on, Matilda. That's exactly-
back to the people.
When it's good and ready. That song wasn't ready yet. You
I think I
wouldn't.
take a moment to materialize, and I'm just like, yeah, my crystal energy is kind of off. I think I need
Out
to
of here.
Are you saying that to everybody or just to?
No, just to Matilda, and just in that moment,
I think
just on the periphery of her vision.
Leo grabs his drumsticks and he goes to this corner and picks them up. He's like, so what are we gonna do, man? What are we gonna do? Our song's out there. Twilight Ceremony stole it. Man, we worked so hard on that.
Don't we have like?
Now
a
I'm gonna have to
set
go through
tonight?
another breakup to get that sort of inspiration again.
Yeah, we're playing at the party tonight, and I look into the kitchen at Matilda,
And they're like, what?
"Yeah, Chaz invited us to the party, and we're gonna show those assholes up." And then I look into the kitchen because we're in a weird position
Dude.
because I know Matilda's been hypnotized to kill Jack.
Dude, I
But then
gotta
it's
work
like-
tonight.
Hey,
Well, too
good
bad.
I got that shit at
communication.
Kinko's, man.
How could you not tell us about the show tonight? Good communication is the
Yeah.
foundation of a successful democracy.
Hey, chill out, guys. Like, we're part of Edgar's band. We should really just appreciate everything Edgar does for us.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
So
we don't
I
have to.
can get it.
I look into the kitchen at Matilda, and like we probably won't. I don't know if we're gonna have to worry about Jack too much anymore. Especially, I mean, if we play a good show tonight, we can probably really show them up. So
I
think so.
think a dark look comes over Matilda's
Alright.
face. She goes, Jack.
Must kill.
I don't know what that was.
Where'd you say we were playing at?
And I think
Terminator.
yeah.
But before we do anything, I need to know how this got leaked. Did one of you tell anybody about the song? Did one of you share it? Did one of you casually mention it in a conversation?
Are you saying you don't trust us?
And I think
I'm not
Leo
angry, I'm just
Leo
disappointed.
Leo has a look of horror on his face.
Edgar, I would never do anything to betray you. I think Leo's behind me on this one, man.
Yeah. No, Leo has a look of abject horror on his face. And he's like, "Oh man, you know, I might have left the song notes on a flash drive at Kinko's." Oh man. Oh man, that couldn't have been it though, right? Like,
What were you doing at a chain copy store, man?
resumes. We don't have
We're
a printer.
anarchists.
I mean, he works there, right? That's what he was saying earlier.
I
How
get
do you
off my,
think-
I like hop off my like my guitar stool,
Yeah.
Damn
and
the
then I
man.
immediately walk up and like shove Leo into the wall.
Oh, Leo falls down.
I completely approve of this action.
And Leo, Leo's like, "What the hell, man? My vibes!" And like gets up. He doesn't want to fight back. He's like, "You know, I'm a pacifist. It's not fair."
See, Dracula's not gonna fucking go anywhere if you're just leaving song notes all willy nilly at Kinko's.
It's not my fault, man. There were a lot of
How is
things.
it? No, how is it anyone else's fault?
There was a cute. I don't know. There was a cute girl there, man. I got distracted. Man, and he like, you know, he like puts his hand back, like, he's like, "I'm so sorry, man." But like, who? Why would?
Were you thinking of dating somebody without Edgar's permission? I thought when we joined the band, we agreed to like do what Edgar said.
Yeah.
I forgot, man. Oh.
Matilda like gets quiet because
That's
Yeah.
why
secretly
that's
doing things
what's
with
wrong.
Chaz.
That's what's wrong here. I'm a little angry, but I'm mostly disappointed in you.
And he
Leo?
just puts his head down, man. He's like, "Dude, I get it, man. How about I'll order pizza for everyone. All right. How's that sound, man?"
I don't think pizza's gonna fix this.
I am
I
hungry.
think
I look to Juan.
after we'll get pizza after. We'll get pizza.
So Juan's about to be like, we'll get pizza, and then Edgar's like, we'll get pizza after, and Juan's like, yeah, we'll get pizza after.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Chaz will provide us with some food, right?
Oh, well, he better. It's a freaking party.
He seems like a pretty righteous dude.
Oh man,
He does seem like a
I can't-
pretty righteous dude.
Leo feels really upset about this. He's like, "Man, I just can't do anything right." And he throws his drumsticks again and storms out of the building. He just leaves.
I like I try to like grab his shoulder and like bring him
Okay.
back. Like, hey! What do you? No. You're
What,
not just gonna
man?
leave.
I'm a shit drummer. I'm worse than Ringo Starr, man, and I can't do anything right.
Shots fired.
Hey, man, listen, you don't need to compare yourself to other people. You exist in a bubble that is your soul, and you've promised that soul to Edgar. You just have to be good enough for Edgar. Come
Yeah.
on, Leo, cheer
I'm
up,
not-
man.
Look,
But I
everyone-
can't.
I'm fine with
I left a
it's
USB
okay.
stick at Kinko's, man. I'm the worst.
Hey, everyone makes mistakes. You made a big one, but it's okay. We can do this.
And I think he's like trying to open the door, but when you say that, he like closes the door and he's like, he's clearly crying, and he's like, you really mean that, man?
Yeah, I do.
Bro, I love you, bro. And then he goes for a hug.
Yeah, and I like go around the shoulders, and then
All right.
now I look at like Matilda again, and then I look back to the other two, and so tonight we're gonna be playing at Chaz's, and Jack is also going to be there. Now I think Jack. Now I think as fellow musicians, we should all spend a little time getting to know Jack, without anyone else at the party being there.
I'm trying to do it. I can't stop.
Jack. I think Matilda had something she was gonna she wanted to meet Jack and hang out with them. Or
Jack.
Jack. Every time you say Jack, I can't do it because I'm laughing.
Go with
What's
rage.
Now, the two of you, especially Leo, I want you to help.
Sure. Whatever it is, man. Whatever we can do, man.
Jack.
Okay.
We're a team, man.
Whatever goes on, follow her lead.
We have to take care of Jack.
Damn right.
Yeah,
Um,
all right. I won't let
I
you
mean,
down.
okay,
And he looks at Edgar sincerely. I won't let you down, man. Not like last time or the time before that. I promise.
Okay. Got it.
Anything you
Why
ask
not?
for, man.
You better not. Okay.
Awesome.
Now let's
Okay.
practice.
All right. Scene.
Wait, before the scene goes out, I think that Wad's like, so I was thinking of getting a keytar.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
On scene.
Awesome. Cool. So sorry about that, Nick and Ginny, for having a small.
I don't know. I am privy to this.
I'm sick.
I can use this.
I'm sticking my whole gang on Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack.
Cool. That was fun.
Jack. It's so hard to do that last.
Yeah. Does anybody else want to do something before we cut to that evening scene?
So I've done plenty.
Yeah.
To do something, you would just typically what you want to do is frame it in sort of a question, like, I want to see what happens about this thing, or like, I want to see more about this. Or like,
I want to have a scene where Edgar can tell me what's happened with Jack stealing the song, because I have a thing that I want to do, but I need to know that he's done that in the first place.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to cut ahead to the party, because obviously you're going to be probably pretty stressed, and I can probably just ask you like.
Yeah. Do you want to be at the
what the
party and
deal
do
is.
that? If
Yeah,
you
maybe we're showing up to the party. Oh, maybe we're showing up to the party and you see us pull up on our van and start pulling instruments out.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like all about that keyboard, so
What?
you know,
More about that bass.
Music?
more CDs, yeah,
So,
More
Screen
jam
is-
sessions?
more acoustic sesh, yeah,
Are you going to have a sesh?
a sesh with
Did I
with me.
participate in your
Of the
set?
acoustic kind. Yeah, Sabrina's gone like all out for this party. She's got all her weird like stuffed animal head necklaces on. She's got
Nice.
got the stuffed cat with her as well. She brought
Awesome.
Salem along. 'Cause
Too
this,
cool.
this is an important moment in her life. So yeah, she comes over to the van and she's like, I can't believe you guys are gonna play as well as Twilight Ceremony. It's gonna be like the best combination of things that I could imagine.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm pretty
man.
sure. I'm pretty sure Twilight Ceremony is going to be opening for us. So yeah, it'll be cool to play along with those guys. They're so good.
I'm sensing a little bit of tension. Is that just me?
Yeah. So hey guys, you guys finish loading in, and then
yeah. So you have a moment. Yeah.
yeah. So the song, the song that they played before the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was actually our song.
What?
Yeah,
Whatever.
Jack stole our. Sorry, I get a little upset there, but okay, we're fine.
Okay. I am so offended on your behalf. Like,
Thank you.
I was invested in that music. He gave me a CD, whatever that is. He gave me one, and I thought that meant something.
It should.
And that it was
The
original.
bond between a musician and their
stuff.
fans is sacred.
I was gonna make a T-shirt, like the one that we had at the
Yeah.
scavenger hunt, and it was gonna have their name on, and
I mean,
They're
we got merch if you want some.
I will wear your shirt.
Okay.
Definitely. I will wear your shirt. And I'm so angry. I'm gonna do something about this.
Well, I
I'm
appreciate
gonna
that.
do something about this.
I appreciate your appreciation for artistic integrity.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, they're gonna get what's coming to them. If there's anything that I don't tolerate, it's abuse of the fog machine, the keyboard, and I was there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fake.
You can't just fake stuff like that. It's got to be real. When you steal someone else's art, it's just Like you can't just take something from someone else. It's just it's sacred.
Yeah, I mean, you can take stuff from dead people. That's okay, because they're not really around anymore. Get offended by that stuff. But real life people,
Right. Yeah.
that's not okay.
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you.
Okay.
So I am at this party entirely to work vengeance.
Okay. What do
And
you
we
mean
are
by
on the
that?
same page on that one.
Yeah,
Vengeance.
yeah. It's not necessarily directed specifically at Twilight ceremony,
Mhm.
but I don't like them. And I'm kind of just it's honestly more at the lacrosse team, so I'm assuming.
So wait.
Can I interject for 1 second to
This
ask
is a
a
private party.
Yeah.
I haven't invited the lacrosse team, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Oh,
what,
that's right.
I probably invited Heather with a +1.
Yeah, that makes
yeah.
sense. Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
Wow.
she brings Skylar.
Sure.
Can I interject for rules clarity real quick?
Yep. What's up?
No,
With the force them to hold steady on the strings, is that so I can do something, or I'm forcing them to hold steady and do something?
Let me
If
see.
Is it
basically it's like if they're going if it was like I'm going to go punch this person and you're like no I don't want you to punch that person, you have to hold steady in order to do that.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right, I will go with that, but the phrasing is not
It's a
necessarily
little complicated. Yeah.
But all right, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
an apocalypse world game with strange phrasing.
Never.
What?
Right.
So can I set the scene here for the beginning of the
Yeah.
party?
This is your party. How did you decorate?
Yeah, so obviously the mansion has no mirrors in it. And I've probably like thrown something over all the diplomas so it isn't super suspicious. Like tapestries or something. But as people come in,
That's less suspicious. Ancient Transylvanian or ancient Irish tapestries. Yeah. Okay.
they've been in the family for a long time, obviously.
Of course.
As everyone has arrived, I want to pull Sabrina aside and speak to everyone and be like, now, I know you've all been invited here tonight, and I appreciate you coming out. I feel like this is really Sabrina's party here. You're all here for her sake. So let's just make sure we entertain her. I have a gift for you, by the way, Sabrina. And I pull out an Apple Store gift-wrapped iPhone with an OtterBox case and one of those attachable, you can plug it into a CD player type things.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
I got all of this just so she could play the one CD from earlier.
Aw.
She like swallows like visibly really hard, and she like gets the CD out and she's like, I was really looking forward to listening to this CD. I felt I had a connection with the music. I mean, you all saw with the fog machine, right, and the keyboard and it was, yeah. But actually, like what I want to do here is what I picked on my character sheet. When I can get that up.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop,
'Cause,
boop.
yeah, you've had a change of heart now that you've heard the story from.
Oh yeah, this is
From
like
Edgar.
really pissed me
Yeah.
off. I'm not
Yeah.
about this anymore. I picked Ring of Lies
Mhm.
as one of my
Ooh.
things. And I want to use the I don't know if I can do this in public, if this is an okay thing, or if I can do it sort of in a subtle way. But I want to use the CD to cast Ring of Lies on Jack, and then I'm going to ask him if he stole the song right here, right now, in front of everybody at this party, and I'm going to show his ass up.
Okay, so describe. Okay, so it's the middle of the party, right? Like nobody is performing yet or anything. Everybody's just socially and mingling and stuff.
Yeah.
And so you call them out like right in the middle of the party.
Yeah, Ring of Lies, it says, whenever the person attempts to lie, they hear a piercing ringing noise. Big lies will often make their knees buckle and disorient them. Severe lies can cause harm or even brain damage. So if he tries to lie about them stealing this song, he's gonna
Yeah, he's gonna have
Ian.
a big deal.
he's gonna be in a bad place.
All right, so I think so. We hear the party, we hear the music going. Like this is like the scene that we're seeing. Like if this was a TV show, everybody's like there with like red cups, and there's like I don't know, maybe there's streamers or something.
Spiderwolf tapestries
Yeah.
in the background. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually tapestries
It's
of
battle
Chaz
It's me with the
slaying
flaming
spider
swords
wolves.
breaking down spider wolves.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like Battle of Waterloo style battle
Yep.
scenes.
Chaz on like
Me
a
and George
majestic
Washington
white stallion,
side
like
by
Napoleon style.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And so everyone has like the the red solar cups, and there's like dancing, and you hear the music, and then as soon as you call out, like we hear this like, we heard you steal your song, like that song was stolen. Then we hear like the record scratch, like, and, right? and
Tapestry
and all,
falls down.
and all of a sudden we see Jack and
Jack. Sorry, that's not me. I'm not Matilda right now. It's a gut reflex.
is it a lie if he asks a question? Like he's like, "How'd you hear about that?"
I guess that's not a lie,
No.
is it?
No, he's like, no. I think he would ask a question in a way that's like he isn't lying about it though. He's like, no, why would you
Probably
say that?
Where did you
And-
hear that?
Yeah, and like he probably no. He's like, no, why would you say that? And like he's like ah, and there's a pain in his head, like it's a headache.
I've heard that you're not the original musician that you claim yourself to be, and I was really thought we had a connection on the level of art, man. Like I mean, I like stuffed animals. I like dead people stuff, and I thought this was something new. Thought this was something cool, and I've heard that's what you've done. So I want you to tell me if you have or you haven't. And this is probably like the most serious you've ever seen like Sabrina be.
So you need
She's
to
usually pretty quiet.
Yeah, you need to roll your hex.
Mhm.
Yeah, we forgot.
Yeah. I need
Oh,
to
yeah.
roll dark, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So on your character sheet, you can hit the die button next to dark, and it would do all that stuff for you.
Boop. Oh, no, I don't get a modifier.
A 9. So I think something happens. An unexpected consequence happens, right, or something.
Yeah,
You have a choice of 3 things. Which one do you want to do?
let me have a look. Have a look at what my options are. Mm-mm-mm. Oh.
So
Oh. I really want to just go full darkest self right now. Like,
see, that's what I was gonna
she's so-
suggest.
yeah,
Because-
she's been so like super repressed,
You-
and this is the first time she's found something to be like genuinely angry about.
I was actually going to if you were going to choose an unexpected consequence, I think I would say that you would be filling with rage, and you would have to make a hold steady check against resorting to your darkest self because of just how you're angry now, you're angry, and you're actually being outspoken, you know. So absolutely, that makes sense. So describe for us our darkest self.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's
this
definitely
is
darkest self. Chad is cheering for the darkest self.
Yes.
so much
So-
drama.
So describe for us what the witch's darkest self is. It's on the playbook.
Yeah. The time for subtlety and patience is over. You're too powerful to put up with that garbage any longer. You hex anyone who slights you. All of your hexes have unexpected side effects and are more effective than you are comfortable with. To escape your darkest self, you must offer peace to the one you have hurt the most. So it's hex o'clock up in here.
Yeah. So Jack is like, no, like I'm a valuable asset to the art community. Ah, God, why my head? Why is my head hurt so much? God, it's messing with my vibes. Ow.
And Sabrina's like walking up to him, and she seems to have grown a little bit taller than she
Yeah.
was before, and she's really like getting in his face, and she's like, "I know that you're lying to me. I know that you're lying to me right now."
And he's
you
like,
stole
and
that
he
head
falls
is
to the
found.
ground. He's like, no, I'm good at my music. And like everyone's like whispering and murmuring like as this is going on. They're like clearing space, and you're like standing. He falls to the ground. You're hovering over, like not hovering, but like literally, but
Yeah,
figuratively
looming over
hovering
him.
looming over him. And he's like, no, and like he's like almost in like a fetal position because it hurts so much.
Yes.
He's like, what are you doing to me?
I think, okay, in the middle of all this, while it looks like she's actively trying to hurt him,
Yeah.
I think I kind of just materialized just enough to try to break this guy's fucking teeth in while he's on the floor and make it look like Sabrina did it.
Damn.
Because she's the only one within range that could possibly be hurting this guy.
Cat is cheering this on, by the way.
And it's still gonna look supernatural.
Yeah, get him!
His jaw just like collapsing inward.
I'm
That
great
makes me
in the
think that
corner.
you're trying to do something by rolling dark.
I am
but-
trying to roll with lash out physically.
Yeah, you're lashing out physically, but okay. I was thinking though because you're doing it from like your invisibility stuff, but that's
No,
fine.
I'm still.
Yeah,
I
let's do
still
it.
have to make manifest.
That's just fictionally how it's described. Yeah, okay. Lash out physically.
2d6.
Use the character sheet.
I know. Oh yeah, that's right. No, fucking. What am I doing?
Volatile.
Yeah. Yes, because reasons. There's a -1 to that. There we go.
That makes sense.
No.
A 5.
Why a 5?
So on a 5, ooh, they can deal 1 harm to you for free. If they want to, you become your darkest self.
Oh man.
My darkest self is boring though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I basically just become even more aloof.
That's on Eric. That's on 7 to 9.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
this
I
is
completely-
this is
yeah.
literally I can make a move for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, do something.
right.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking do something.
Hard
Alright.
move. Hard
Yep.
move.
Ooh.
Da-da-da-da-da.
You.
Dan Aykroyd bursts in with a.
Yeah. No, I think you physically appear.
Okay.
So you're fully aware, like just like Frodo took off the ring, kind of like whoosh, visible.
I'm physically manifest.
Yeah, you're
Not just
real.
visible.
Yeah, no, you are a real person. You look like a real person now. And because of your physical form, you try to hit him, but you're like super weak, and it just like doesn't do anything. And so you just like knock into him, and you just like kind of fall over into him, like you just like came out of a portal, like you jumped through a portal. So you just like end up just like falling over him, and and he's like, "What the? Who is? Oh, you smell disgusting."
Why? Because I'm covered in ectoplasm? Okay.
And spider webs. Yeah. You smell like 6 feet under, or like the bottom. You smell you smell like a riverbed. You smell moldy.
That water, man. Water is super deadly. Come on.
Okay. I'll roll with that. I haven't really described Delbert properly, but he's kind of just like, he's got kind of a muscle shirt on, and he usually just wears like sweatpants because wearing actual pants is it's too much effort, man. There's no reason to go outside in real pants.
You're
Gotta
in
be
college.
comfortable. And he's kind of got an undercut, and he kind of like swoops his hair over to the like left, and he dyes it kind of a weird orangey shade.
Yeah,
because he's hip.
So I think
So I just come out smelling like death, and I have to roll off this guy. And I'm kind of just there, prone, surprised.
you're surprised to be real, right?
Yeah.
So I think now everybody is looking at this. Everybody is seeing you do this. I think you need to make a hold steady for me.
Yeah, okay.
Because you are mortified just as much as they are that now everyone can see you.
Hold steady is what? Cold?
Cold.
Yep. Yep. That's a 1. Alright. Yes! Okay. Stress is eliminated.
Oh, you got an 11. Nice. Yeah. So
alright.
how do you play this off?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Well, I got to pick. I got to wonder if I want to ask you a question or like take +1 forward.
Got it.
I think I'm just gonna take +1 forward. I can't think of a good question for this.
Okay. So you just like shuffle. You probably get off.
So I
of-
just like jump back up to my feet, and even though I'm kind of like, I still kind of like tremble and I buckle on like uneasy knees, and I kind of just hold my position like in this weird like I'm half running, half trying to fight stance, and just kind of waiting to see what happens.
Can I jump
Mickey
in
and-
here?
yeah. Yeah, this is a fight going on at your party because at the same time, I think you see Mickey and Cadence like rush to Jack's aid now.
I mean, I definitely want to let Sabrina go as dark as she wants to be.
Yeah.
But I do need to take care of Jack here. So my plan is to like get Jack into a private room by being like, "Let's get you an ice pack," and then find Matilda and activate her hypnosis programming.
Or do we like cross eyes from across the room and just nod?
Okay, yeah, so can we have all of that happen? Like, I pull him away, but the scene here is I'm talking to Matilda privately behind the scenes, and I start feeding on her.
Ooh.
That was fast.
Just, you gotta get that last grain of blood before, it's murder.
Oh, so you come out of the kitchen or whatever?
Yeah, okay, so I privately led Jack away to get like an ice pack on his face because
hold on.
I don't know.
Okay,
maybe some Vicodin or something. I got plenty of illegal drugs.
This sounds like it's in conflict though with Sabrina.
Yeah, sounds like you're slighting me.
Maybe.
I think
let's start there. I'll come up behind Sabrina in the way that all vampires do with unnatural stillness, and we see like my silhouette behind you, and I like lean down into your ear, and I'm like, Sabrina, I could take care of this fellow for you. Maybe, he seems to have caused you some pain.
You are in your darkest self. What do you do, Sabrina?
I don't want anyone to even touch this guy. Like, this guy has annoyed me, and he's mine now, and I'm the one that's going to deal with him.
Okay, I'm all right. Then we'll do this publicly. Then, I wanted to have this murder happen someplace not public.
So what do you say? Do you boldly denounce him, or do you just silently, stoically stay there? Like, what does it look like when after Chaz tries to tell you like, let's do this? What do you do? Because you're like going into like storm mode, right? Like from the X-Men.
Yeah.
I'm not.
What does this look like?
Let's be clear here. I'm just asking her what she wants.
Yeah.
I'm not like. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I know that this guy's gonna die, but
one way or the other.
Well, I'd like to be a little private.
He keeps lying, man.
But yeah, if she wants to have it happen publicly, if she wants to see some pain,
the way that I imagine it is like she has like no consciousness right now. The fact that this is not like socially acceptable, she's just completely on like a power trip, and she just rinsed this guy.
Yeah.
Not out of any obligation to Chaz, but simply because I'm so fucking pissed off at Sabrina for having stolen like my literotica, which was like only things I still had to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend the string I have on her to force her to hold steady, so that Chaz and by extension Matilda get the honors of actually killing this guy.
Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So give us a hold steady roll.
Me or
it's you, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. Where's that on the?
It's plus cold.
Okay.
Thanks for dropping your supernatural freakiness in here, by the way.
Yeah,
this isn't even. I'm just. Well, I guess like
this isn't even your final form.
I guess what I technically tried to be doing is kind of just like.
I mean, there's gonna be pain and death. Jack's gonna be joining you shortly.
Yeah. But I don't want to let her have the pleasure of doing it. Like, I can't do anything else. Like, my one attempt to screw her over has failed.
Well, this is going on. Kat, you got one. You got a 3. Okay, you did not hold steady. Of course not.
I'm not holding super steady right now.
Can I force you to hex somebody immediately? Like, is that part of something I can do as part of the...
I think so, yeah.
As a response to this? Yeah, you absolutely go and hex. You hex Chaz.
I'll hex anybody.
Right? Like,
wait,
I
mean, there's no sympathetic link to me, right? But there is one to the ghost that just tried to make her do something. Just saying, not throwing that.
Oh, that's true.
There is.
What does that appear?
But she doesn't have to have a sympathetic token.
But she has one with you.
She does.
And you just tried to get a piece of her vengeance, right? You literally.
She doesn't know that's what I attempted to do.
That's true.
Well, yeah, you just kind of fell over.
And as far as she knows, Chaz is the one who's trying to steal her thunder.
I'm not. No. All I asked.
I'm not saying
that's what she wanted to do.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Here's
she knows is that's what
I got it. So
what about Mickey and Cadence? They tried to come over and help him, right, and take him away.
This is how I feel about it. So you are literally in just hex assault
Predator mode.
You can target anyone because your anger right now is basically just what do you call it? Unmitigated. You're Cyclops with his glasses off, right? Like just anything that gets in your gaze can get hexed, right? So you can just select somebody to get hexed because you're going to automatically hex somebody because you're so angry. But like who ends up getting it and why?
Well,
So, like,
you said earlier that Mickey and Cadence were going to try and come over and like help him out. So whoever gets to him first, that's who's getting hexed.
Okay. Cadence. Cadence does.
Okay.
Innocent little Cadence.
No.
Cadence the keyboardist.
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's why.
Rushes to
I'm
aid.
like, you were playing keyboard, and I loved that keyboard, and you besmirched it with your fakeness.
Oh man.
The
Okay.
one thing I loved for all of 2 hours.
So what happens? So you hex them. What kind of hex? Do you have withered
Ooh,
or?
yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure I do.
So
Oh, man.
what effect happens to Cadence?
I'm gonna do something like nasty because they play keyboard. I'm gonna do something nasty with their hands.
Oh man.
Like
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
all like the skin just starts like bubbling.
Oh yeah, it's like boiling, like it's hot,
Yeah,
right?
boy.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
so she goes to touch Jack and like her hands sear, and she's like ah, and she like just like holds her hands and she's like, I think maybe to everyone else you don't see anything, but to her it's like her hands are like blistering and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
she
it's
just like
in her
runs
own head.
and she just like flies. She just runs out of the room, just runs like move, and like she just runs away as like her hands screaming in pain.
I just turn around and I'm like, anyone else? Anyone else want to come up and try and touch this guy?
Space
You
for
wanna-
days.
you wanna
Space
step?
for days. Everybody.
Step, bro.
So there you have like a 15-foot diameter. Like everybody is a wallflower right now around, except for Chaz.
I'd still like to be
Yeah.
right behind her.
Yeah, no, exactly. Except for Chaz. Like Chaz would be right behind you, unafraid.
And I'm
Mickey-
still just standing there because I'm
Mickey
still
was
trapped
going
up
to
in
go
conflict.
and then saw what happened to Cadence and's like, not gonna.
Yeah.
Right here, right here. This is my. I need another beer. That's what-
Like basically everyone here is just going like full carry on this whole situation.
Here's the thing.
I'm actually looking for one, but
Oh yeah.
I need to get Matilda into a room real quick before something happens. So I would like to like stride away and pull her aside, maybe into the kitchen. You know, because that's where you eat.
So you slurk off, or slink off. Slink. I meant
So yeah,
I said I had slink and skirt and
lurk.
lurk. Well, I was gonna say stalk. All together,
I
and I
would
just
say
made up a
stride.
new word.
You keep your so many negative words. Definitely positive vampire.
Okay, stride.
He's still confident.
Slurk.
Yeah.
He's still holding himself well.
So
I think
Slurk is the positive form of all of those together. The amalgamation,
pull Matilda
the
close.
Frankenstein of those words. Okay.
and I say, Matilda dear, you know, I've really enjoyed our time together, but here's the thing. Sabrina
Guess what?
wants to destroy Jack. So I'm sorry, I can't let you do that. And then I just and start hitting on her. And the two options I'm going to take are the ones that don't involve her living through it. So I'll carry one forward and heal a harm, which I don't even need.
So you kill Matilda?
Of course. I mean,
Damn.
I can't let
Damn.
Matilda get in between my relationship with Sabrina.
Well, that was
so romantic.
Wow. Okay.
That-
She goes
yeah.
down. Your mouth covered in blood.
I mean, you say covered in blood,
Oh yeah,
but
no, but
after hundreds
tastefully,
of years,
tastefully covered in blood.
there might be a blood mustache that I casually clean up with,
Yeah.
Flick.
with you know,
Flick
like
of your tongue.
handkerchief.
Yeah. Just
Could I spin my string to
centuries
force you to
old.
hold steady to do that?
That does seem to be a thing you can
Yeah,
do.
that does make sense.
Okay, yeah. So like,
Okay, I'll allow it.
I think maybe when you pull Matilda away, like that's the moment when like our eyes meet, and I'm like, wait, what?
shit's going
Well,
down.
I mean, you don't know that this is happening, right?
Right, exactly. But it's like it.
You feel
Are you having
uncomfortable?
second thoughts about killing
Happen.
Jack, Edgar?
I think I've lost control over the situation, and so now I'm not okay with things.
All right, yeah, I get
And
that.
so like just me looking at you is like, and yeah, they just kind of
Very
like,
well.
wait a minute, what's going on here?
Hold steady.
This isn't how you
and
wanted it to go down.
is this happening
exactly.
before or after my move is triggered?
I think while you're pulling her away.
Okay, so I don't have the +1 forward yet, and I rolled like garbage.
What'd you roll?
A
I don't
3.
see it. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow, you did. So you do not hold steady.
Okay.
So I guess. So you would freak out. Probably.
Maybe instead
Whoa.
of feeding on her, I just literally kill her, like rip her to pieces in the pantry.
Yeah, because you're angry. So your party and plans are just going to hell in a handbasket.
Wait, no, listen. They're actually not. Sabrina is the thing the whole time. But I am concerned now that Matilda could be stepping between this. And so I'm like, Matilda...
So you're gonna party harder. All right.
Yeah.
What-
Okay. So,
what do
so
you
rather
get-
than like the cool seductive pulling away, it's just like, oh shit, and then
Yeah.
you just rip her apart.
No, maybe it's
How do you kill her?
pulling away, but once I get in the pantry, it's literally just like esophagus gone.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
And like as she's gurgling and dying on the floor, and like the whole pantry and my clothes are covered in blood, I'm like explaining to her why I'm doing this. I'm sorry, Matilda dear. You know, I really wanted you to kill Jack, but if Sabrina has first dibs on him, I'm just so. And then I like step on her kidney. Sorry, right now. I'll make sure to take care of your family, dear lass. Now I need to go get a change of clothes.
Oh my god.
And maybe there's like
Wow.
a blood drain on the floor to make sure that everyone I kill in here, like I collect the blood.
What is your what's a vampire's darkest self?
Being an absolute dick?
I feel I feel like you might
Everyone
be becoming
is
your
your
darkest
pawn, your
self.
plaything. You hurt them and make them vulnerable for sport, like a cat does to a mouse. You feed on the point of death
Yeah.
when you're alone with someone, and you take your time.
I think your hold steady. Yeah, I think your hold steady fail might trigger your darkest self here.
I mean, I've been darkest selfing the entire.
I know, right? Yeah, but
Maybe
So it wasn't.
so. Maybe all it does is does like a wardrobe change for me. When we see me next, I'm still
yeah. When you come out with your darkest self, you're wearing like
I'm wearing Dracula style,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
yeah, like the high collar.
massive-
and then like a silver cross hung upside down.
Yes.
Yep, darkest self.
And
Yep.
so that's me returning to the party whenever it
Well,
happens.
Yeah.
Fucking
Darkest
Nosferatu.
self.
So I like he
perfect.
did end up pulling her away, and so like I think I see that,
Yeah.
and then I'm like watching kind of the whole Sabrina freak out as well, and then when she doesn't come back, I'm like, okay, what the fuck is this? And then I like step down from like our makeshift stage.
What did you like feel her death?
I don't have the actual complete telepathic connection move, but like there's a little bit of a connection there.
Just remember, Tux, you promised her to me.
I promised in a way. I didn't want her to die.
No, that's
That
not
was not clear.
just as when you promised her.
Yeah, he was vague. He was vague.
Read the manual. The fine print. Yeah.
I
Still didn't
took
want her to
exactly,
die, though.
exactly what we listen.
Too
I'm an
bad.
honorable bargainer. I never go past the line.
Where
So-
is Juan?
That was a fault with your interpretation.
So pretty much anybody who gets within like 10 feet of Sabrina at the party is going to like have blisters or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much she's just emanating this.
Like a microwave.
yeah,
right
exactly. Your rage is literally like emanating
It's an
around
aura.
you. It's an aura. Yeah.
I want to know what's
Yeah.
going on with Kat, by the way.
I'm
Yeah.
looking for Juan. I came to this party to
You're
wreck
looking for
Juan's
love in all the
day.
Juan places.
What did Juan do?
Juan is my ex-boyfriend.
I thought you said you were looking for wine for a second.
Awesome. Okay. So
Why?
Okay, well, I think Juan would probably be on the stage with the stuff. Like,
Yeah.
So maybe when I leave to go check out, like, see why Matilda didn't come back. Like, maybe that's
yeah, Juan's still like setting up the drums or something.
Making Juan be your
Or
fucking
he's
Or
already-
keys, the keyboard.
his keyboard and all of his like extra stuff to like because he's
What's
like
the part of the game where you hate people who play keyboards?
So listen, Juan is a bootlicker, right? Like I specifically made
Yeah.
Juan like the minion of the Queen's group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, so like Juan's probably setting up his keyboard and also his all of his like random electronic things.
Yeah.
He is a bootlicker, but he's also my ex-boyfriend, and he cheated on me.
Destroy him.
Probably
Damn, Juan.
gave me some flack about how it was an open relationship. But hey, that's
Only
only,
open
true.
for
There's
him.
It's only if it's open communication.
Yeah.
So, open relationship is not open communication.
No, he thought it was an open. No.
Traitor, treachery.
Oh yeah. So
I mean, we
Yeah.
never said we were
He
exclusive.
totally would have been
Yeah.
like, "What do you
Right.
define a relationship?"
We didn't declare.
man?"
We just say we're exclusive before. Like, I mean, you can't. Who assumes these things?
exactly.
Need a contract.
Boundaries.
No one can
Man.
be bound by a contract.
Awesome. Yeah.
Isn't marriage
We all
a
belong to-
patriarchal society anyway?
Oh my God! Yes, that's exactly
Like
what
he
he
tried to use my own beliefs
Yeah.
against me, and
Please
I'm
destroy
gonna
them.
make
Aren't I
him
your
pay.
belief?
So I leave the stage to go check out why Matilda didn't come back, and then maybe that's when you
Yes.
approach Juan.
Now that all the attention is focused on Sabrina and what she's crazy stuff she's doing with Jack, I'm like, this seems like a really good time to just wreck Juan's day.
Yeah. So,
So,
you have
I'm just-
opportunity. You have
I'm
the
gonna hex
opportunity.
him. I'm gonna spend my string on Juan to give him
His
illusions. To hex him with illusions of spider wolves.
Do they jump out of the tapestry at him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I get a modifier of 1 string. 8. Okay. So I have to choose. I'll take 1 harm. No, actually, I'm gonna trigger my darkest self.
Oh, gee.
Oh my God.
All the dark.
Everyone getting dark up in here.
Delicious.
I'm just going, and I just stare him down. I say, I hate the way you talk to me. I hate the way you cut your hair. I hate the way you drive my car. I hate it when you stare. I hate your big dumb combat boots. The way you read my mind. I hate you so much. It makes me sick. It even makes me rhyme. And just
Yeah.
goes on and on and on.
Were you quoting something? Or was that fucking like off the dome? Awesome.
That was 10 things I hate about you.
Oh,
Yeah, come on, man.
I didn't know that. That was really good. I was like, wow.
You should have rolled with that and just
Yeah.
pretended it was you.
Absolutely.
You
Call
should've.
me.
You owned it.
Wrote
Yes.
this poem
So,
for school.
I think he like is setting up the keyboard right, and then like there's a tapestry nearby, and like a spider wolf jumps right out of the tapestry, and to you maybe do you see the illusions for what they are?
No, only they see them. I technically don't have control over them,
I know, but
I think
you-
they should be spider wolves.
okay, but you
Oh,
see.
I can pick one. I pick one. I have no control over the exact images or manifestation. The hexed thing sees them everywhere.
Okay,
I don't think I see them.
okay, so you just see
With him being on so much cannabis, holy shit.
yeah. Juan,
Next
yeah,
level.
Juan's like
He's got the
bad
e-cig in his
trip,
hand.
bad trip, bad trip, bad trip, bad trip, and just like runs. I think he tries to like run through. Like he thought a door was open and just like hits himself like right on a door, like real bad. There's like a blood mark on the door, and he's like holding his forehead and like just tries to like sprint as fast, like Scooby Doo, like his legs are running faster than he can, and like right out the door. Like terror, like in terror. As he just screams, "Spider wolves! The spider wolves are here!" So I think
everyone's
we
probably like, "Woo,
I think we just
spider wolves!"
so we see Sabrina like super angry, like this entire crowd is like enthralled and scared by her, and we just see Juan run by and be like, "Spider wolves!"
Like,
just running away.
And the crowd just rolls with it, like, yeah, spider wolves,
Spider wolves,
spider wolves, spider wolves.
And everyone's like, "Who is this girl?" Like, what is to Sabrina?
Would they see me? Oh,
No. Oh my god. So,
Can I make my move here on Sabrina now? I mean, the plan's been in motion.
well, you can
almost
make your
entire-
move if you describe it like fictionally.
Oh
What
yeah,
do you-
I mean, my move is that I'm gonna try to turn her on. I mean, this is where I take my new girlfriend, right?
Sure, but describe how.
Oh, don't worry, I will. Now that I'm my darkest self,
Oh yeah, the whole cape scenario. Yeah.
my cape is fluttering even though there's no wind
Breeze.
inside.
Oh yeah,
And like my hair is doing the Fabio vampire breezy thing.
The Witcher NVIDIA hair graphics.
Res effects. Res effects.
It looks like I'm walking forward, except you notice that my legs aren't moving. I'm just floating across the ground towards her.
Yeah.
And I'm standing behind her once again, and I put my hands on her shoulders and lean down into her ear, and I'm just like,
Camera.
together we would be one of the most powerful couples in existence. I have never seen a witch as dark as you are.
I like how we went from Irish
Yeah,
to
you're dark as
Transylvania.
Dark yourself now.
Transylvanian vampire.
I'm
I
not
like
sure why
that.
the cameras all went weird, but okay.
Did they?
Yeah, is the cameras working for you guys? Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see.
Oh, mine are going really like slow and sluggish right now.
Oh, it did.
That's weird.
It glitched a little bit on the stream, but it looks back to normal.
Okay, it's gonna work. Whatever. Okay, sorry about that.
And I have +1
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
So
So,
hopefully I don't mess
do not
this up.
fear.
Boom!
Oh yeah.
Oh, 12.
Sabrina really likes capes.
I'm gonna take
So
a
is this-
string against her now.
How? Yeah, like. Are
He's
you,
old now.
Yeah, like. Dang, this is.
Like an old
you look,
guy.
You look good, Jazz. Right? Like you look.
Yeah, of course.
No, like I think because you're wearing like the old school stuff, you look like the hot guys that that Sabrina would have saw in her books, right?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah,
Right?
totally.
Like
Of
some
course.
you look like the J. Crew model to a witch, right? Like, that's what it. That's like you're just wearing the flyest outfit ever. Or you know what I mean? Cool.
Sexually repressed Puritans.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That tunic. Oh.
I want to make my second move here. Now that she's turned on, it's time for the hypnosis.
Ooh.
Oh damn.
And if this works correctly, I'm going to go directly into feeding. It's just
Wait, you
all night.
introduced. Hold on. You went up to Sabrina, right?
Yep.
Are you not gonna get hexed by that? Because she's her darkest self. Don't you have to
But we're friends. I invited her to this party. I gave her a gift.
There's not really a
She's-
radius on
she's-
that.
Yeah, but no. As her darkest self, doesn't she just hex people indiscriminately?
Anyone
I don't
that
think we
slights
discriminate.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
slights
got-
you. That's right. Okay.
And that
Well-
cape's pretty good, so
Yeah. So it's hypnosis time, and there's a suggestion that we should go upstairs and make out.
this party's off the chain, man.
Boom. Boom.
Boom.
So
Sabrina, perhaps we should go upstairs and have a little private music session ourselves. Maybe break in that CD player.
Make some music of our own.
Make some music of our own.
they take a string.
Oh my god.
You gain a string against them.
No, this is
Oh,
hypnotic.
Just hypnotic. Okay. So she doesn't have a chance or choice to.
They do exactly what you wish and have no idea anything is wrong.
Yep.
And in the process, I want to feed on her with the choice that they don't die, and I carry one forward. We both get 1 XP.
Whoa, nice.
So you guys actually.
It's like a gentle feeding, It's not like I'm draining all her blood. I'm just, taking a little while we're doing it.
Soft
Yeah.
feeding.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to hurt her. First off, she's a darkest self witch. You definitely don't want to hurt
Aren't you in your darkest self though?
Oh, damn it. That's a good point.
Which means you're gonna kill her.
Uh-oh.
you have a
Oh,
choice.
you have to.
automatically kill. You feed to the point of death whenever you're alone with someone, though you take your time.
Oh my
do you-
god.
hold
You're
on.
like,
Point of death,
full
right?
on Edward
So how do
Cullen
you-
right now.
But if you're doing that, wouldn't that trigger? Like once she realizes you're being bad, wouldn't that also mean that you have to get hexed or something?
I don't know. I'm
Fuck.
trying not to kill her, but you know what?
Well,
I
no,
guess
she's
that wants to
hypnotized.
happen.
She's
That's-
hypnotized. She's not gonna know. She's
Yeah.
not gonna be able
Thanks,
to bring
Nick.
that.
Now I have to kill Sabrina after
You're right.
the whole time trying to make her my super. What is that?
Slowly.
movie?
What is?
Super-
Yeah. What's the sex move? What's the sex moves?
Well, I mean, during feeding, I'm just gonna kill her. So.
All right.
Plan was there.
And I have sex with someone, lose all strings on that person.
Ah.
So I guess when she dies, I don't have any strings on her.
Well,
I didn't want to have to do it, but
do
here's
you
this
no?
ghost.
But do you feed on her after?
I feed on her like before,
Oh, okay.
before it gets started. Like all vampires do.
Okay.
Haven't you watched? God, what is that show with Brandon Routh? Not Brandon Routh, the other one. The vampire, the
Agents of
werewolf,
S.H.I.E.L.D.?
ghost. Oh man, it's on
Being
Netflix.
human?
Being human, yeah.
Yeah.
Having
Oh.
a-
I wouldn't have done that.
vampires
I mean,
always
you went Irish instead of
before-
Scottish, but
before
you
the
know.
blood stuff.
So I don't, as an MC, I don't want to kill Jin's. You know, I
I'm
don't
totally fine with
We're
dying in
we're
this
It is
here
a
at the end
one
of it.
shot.
Yeah,
I know, but like,
Yeah.
scenario.
it just
Just
seems
here.
okay. So like, as a vampire, you can just straight up kill people.
Yes,
Yes, that's
part
yeah.
of feeding.
All right,
Yep.
got it.
What it does.
Done. All
I
right.
mean, she gets an experience point while she does.
you did it.
He
All
clings
right.
to life for 1 second.
Very well
to
then.
get
Listen, I didn't want to have to kill her. Blame Nick. Nick is the one who.
All right.
Maybe
Yep.
because
You thought the plan was not laid from the beginning?
All right. Sabrina is killed. Then.
maybe because I'm in my darkest self when I'm dying. Obviously, I can't do anything because I don't realize anything is wrong.
Mhm.
But probably like my skin, like at the point of death, my skin just like sloughs off and just all spiders just
Spiders.
Spider wolf.
We've come
Spiders.
full circle.
full circle.
Oh my god.
I feel really bad. I really wanted to like. As soon as you were like, "Yeah, I want someone to storm me on stage," I was like, "Yep." We're gonna
You
be
just
an
saw
awesome
the
witch vampire
opportunity.
couple. That's what's happening.
Nice.
No.
Damn you,
That's
Nick.
pretty good. A lot has happened.
Yeah,
So-
this party, man.
It was roundabout, but I got what I wanted in the
I
end.
feel like the party's over.
Oh no,
go
the party's
home.
just beginning. We have an angry vampire upstairs.
Yeah. So I guess at this point, what's either Edgar or Delbert or Kat doing?
I think I'm satisfied with the result, having gone upstairs to see it briefly, and now I've just gone back to my room to wait for the next scene,
You're gonna go and pick your poetry book up from my room.
and then I'll go and wait for the next life that
Oh.
I can ruin.
Yeah, you get your poetry book back.
Go fucking take it back. I got what I wanted.
It's got like annotations in it.
Oh my
I've
fuck, just to
underlined
piss
like
me
the
off,
really
just-
good bits. You know, all the descriptive like sexy.
No, you just
parts.
have like annotations to the side that are like making notes like this little bit of prose could be this stanza lacks this sort of symbolism that is present in the rest of it.
Oh yeah, like really.
Just the most
critical.
like obnoxious art student like fucking annotations that you can put in the book.
Here the poet alludes to 15th century sonnet style as he switches between
I know
iambic
this is a
pentameter
really
and
obscure
freestyle verse.
reference, okay, but if you look
Yeah.
right here, that everywhere.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
I think Edgar like opens the door to the kitchen and sees Matilda's like just eviscerated body on the ground, and then
Yeah.
just fuck. Now I gotta find a new bassist.
The bassists always die, man. Always.
Always, right? So, Kat, what do you do after you have revenge on people?
I mean, he runs away.
So you're your
Gets away
darkest
from
self.
me.
Yeah.
I am my darkest self. I'm gonna stay my darkest self because I don't have the only way to get out of my darkest self is to make peace with the person who I've hurt the most. And since I hurt Juan the most and he ran away, I'm kind of stuck. I think I might go after him. Where did he go? Did he leave the party completely?
You don't know. You know he ran through, hit his head on the door and left. You,
Yeah.
You don't know.
I'm gonna
You-
keep searching the house for him. Just looking around for Juan. Where is he? Where is he?
You're calling. Okay, you're calling out for
Juan!
Juan upstairs.
Yeah.
Which probably Chaz hears you.
Yep, chasing him down.
So Chaz, you hear Kat rush up the stairs calling for Juan.
Magical costume cleaning and float out there and say, "Excuse me, Kat. Are you looking for someone?
Where is Juan?
You are looking for aid in finding Juan?
Yes.
Where
is Juan?
So, I mean, I just had one witch girlfriend, so it's time to help another one. Yeah, I'll help you find Juan.
Where is he? Find him.
Can I say that I know maybe where he is, Eric? Or
Yeah, you can lie.
yeah, obviously because it's
Yeah.
built on a ley line. This mansion, I can magically sense his
Oh, okay.
This like third room down the hall on the left. He's urinating himself under the bed. Do you mind if I watch?
Do I know? I mean, I know you're a vampire. Right?
I mean, it's pretty obvious right
pretty
now.
obvious.
Floating, and I do have bloody
fangs
fangs.
on everything. So yeah.
I'm just thinking what I wanted.
Yeah, what do you do?
Because I actually have a token on you. I mean,
you don't have a token.
string.
You
A
have
string. I'm sorry.
string.
Yeah.
A string. I have a string on you.
And yeah.
So there's something that I chose with my witch that says transgressive magic. When your ritual transgresses the community's moral and sexual standards, I can add one to my hex casting roll. We have pretty low standards, so
No, the community would be like the standard school guidelines.
Okay.
Underage drinking would be against the community guidelines.
Gotcha. So murder is pretty far out there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Murder would also be very far out there.
What's our body count? 1, 2, 2.
Two right now.
At least 2. And I
Can only go up, guys. Night's still young.
Jack's still down there, and he's fine now that I'm dead and no longer wrecking his mind.
Actually, I like the idea that he's not fine. Like, the hex is like a death curse now.
Oh, it's
That's
in
what
the darkest self.
Oh yeah,
right?
all my spiders are just crawling all over his face.
Oh yeah, they went to him. They went to. And so I was a.
Oh,
my
that'd be
God.
great.
Oh yeah, that's great. I think I'm gonna try to manipulate you.
That's an NPC move. But are you going to spend a string on me to do?
I'm sorry, it is an NPC move.
You can spend
Yeah.
a string to entice me with XP, and if there's one thing you might know, it's that I like XP.
Yeah.
You're also
that.
your darkest self, so
Yeah.
pretty much like you should be operating under the agenda that if you don't get what you want, you just hex whoever's around you.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have a carrot and
he's
stick
currently
here.
helping me, so I really can't hex him.
Okay.
Unless
I mean,
you
you
do.
could.
I mean, I could.
Do something, and if I don't do it, that's the stick.
Yeah. Well, let me.
What do you need my help with here?
I want you to kill one.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
I'll kill one for XP, sure. Fuck him.
Yeah, I'll take that XP and remove that string.
Do it.
Sure.
Do it now.
Kill him.
Yeah, so when you're like, kill one, I'm just like,
Kill one.
absolutely. I feel like this is a great way to cement our relationship. And then I just float into the room. Maybe you're like standing in the doorway watching.
What's so
Yep.
funny? What's
Just
so
gonna
funny
follow.
then?
Gonna follow.
Are strings are your only protection against the vampire, right?
I know.
I know the vampire is so OP.
Yes.
No, well everybody.
He's fucking overpowered.
Yeah.
But what if he does what I want him to do?
Then he'll hypnotize you afterward.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. With one roll, the vampire
You
can just
can't
be like,
win.
no, you die.
I mean, I haven't really been using this on other player characters.
Oh, yeah, sure. But
Okay, but continue.
Except for when it happened.
Yeah, I mean, except of course for the witch, but
Mhm.
yeah. I will
Ooh.
try to hypnotize Juan into coming out from under the bed, and maybe we'll fool around for a little while
That's a
before I feed on him.
Destroy one.
yeah. He needs to do it, or your wrath is what happens. Exactly as Alex says.
Yeah. Yeah. Face my feminist wrath.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna make this even better for you, because I got in between 7 and 9. I'm gonna hypnotize him into coming out from under the bed and having sex with me, but his sanity is unhinged in the process as well. So he's going fucking insane.
that sounds about right.
Oh God.
And then
okay.
at the end of this, I just feed on him and he dies, and I take +1 forward again.
All right.
No, it's not
It's like,
broken.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, exactly. The
I don't know how
vampire is
descriptive
so
we want to
broken.
be here, but this is 2 shirtless guys. One of them's a sexy vampire, and the other one's a sexy cannabis smoking.
Did we establish
Either
one was
is, yeah.
sexy? Is
we
that
never
retcon?
established how sexy Juan was.
My entire
Let's just say
band
he's
is sexy.
He's
Let's just say
very
I wouldn't
sexy.
be in a band if they weren't
He's-
sexy.
That's,
Yeah,
that's a good point. That's a really
Yeah.
good point.
Oh, does he like vape the whole way through as well?
Whoa!
Maybe as like I'm
Man.
doing the last feeding on him, I like inhale his last breath, which is all
This is
cannabis.
cannabis.
All of it.
Like, ugh.
God.
Wow, let's turn
Okay.
into a real murder sesh.
Yeah. All right.
AP's killed everyone. I just
That's
realized.
number 3 right there.
So-
I
Whether
think
by
I'm gonna,
his own choice or not.
Well, are you satisfied Cat?
I'm pretty pleased. I feel good about this.
So what do
I'm
you
glad
do?
that this happened. But I don't know if that lets me get out of my darkest self. I'm trying to find it again. I was supposed to offer peace.
You can't.
Well, I
He's
mean-
fucking dead.
He's dead.
Well,
They're gonna have to start
Am I
hurting
just-
other people on
I guess you
you.
could
Yeah.
do it posthumously. Posthumously.
Yeah, or just I don't know. In your darkest self, the idea is
I
that
think
you're not thinking clearly.
after he's dead, after his blood has been drained in his dead body, I come up to his dead body, pat him on the head, and put his underwear into his hand. You can
Oh.
have this back now. I don't need it anymore.
Fold his hands over the vape pen over his
Yeah.
chest.
And so like
I'm sorry I
Good night,
took this
sweet
from
prince.
you. I think
so
you should be
yeah.
get it back.
So your umbral aura fades and you return back to normalcy.
Yeah.
Okay.
feel much better now.
And now that you're not dark anymore, I'm going to be like, Cat, I'm looking forward to spending more time.
Technically,
Going for
It's
number
not
4.
safe for you to be around me now.
Chaz is part of my gang now.
What?
Oh, because
You had sex with Juan, so
Yep.
now you're part of my gang.
I didn't even know that happened.
Well played. Well played.
Well
That
played,
takes him-
sir.
That takes him out of his darkest self because someone put him in his place.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, all tied up together nicely.
That's perfect. I was gonna be like, I can't be around you anymore, Cat, but now I'm gonna be like, so. Wait, no, I gotta switch.
Irish again.
You
I gotta switch.
switched back to Irish.
That's
now.
Irish, yeah.
Maybe as I'm getting back up from the bed, I'm like belting my costume back on, and now I'm back to the old silk shirt, fedora hat, and I'm just like, Cat. Well, now that that's over with, maybe you'd like to go on a date next week. You know, I feel like you've seen a bit of me, I've seen a bit of you, and I really appreciate what you did for me as a child.
What?
Do we cut there?
I'm okay with it.
Hands down.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
All right.
Goes everyone chanting wolf spider wolves downstairs.
Spider
Spider wolves! Spider
The
wolves!
rest of the band has just gone on, and they put
Maybe-
their hodgepodge.
Maybe the camera does the XCOM base thing where we like get the ant form cut out and we see that there's a spider wolf in a cage in my basement.
Oh, the last spider wolf.
And
The
that's
last
and
spider
maybe
wolf.
and I think that's probably the conclusion. That would wrap up our game.
That wrapped up way
Yay.
too well.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
it's
The-
great when that happens, though.
Awesome.
Well, we did kill 3 people,
We did.
including
I mean, you say we,
including
but
Sabrina.
We-
Well,
Sabrina got spidered.
people.
We did.
AP has the death count.
Yeah,
None of us can
Yeah.
claim that.
it's true.
Really,
Yeah.
only
Oh my
2
God.
NPCs died. Who cares?
They're
Only.
expendable.
They're both part of my
They're part of the
gang.
expendable gang.
Yeah.
You killed my bassist
We
and my
lost
keyboardist.
I call that a win.
How are we gonna keep playing? Or I guess I could just take the hodgepodge, whatever left of Jack's band, and if we can just
Yeah,
merge
just
together
absorb
into
his
one
band.
band.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where this
You
goes
you
from here.
consume them and thus gain their power.
Now I have to figure
Now
out
you're
a way.
Twilight Dracula.
Oh my god.
oh, that'd be perfect for because
Or-
Sea ceremony.
Or sea ceremony.
Oh my god.
maybe Chaz is arguing for Twilight Dracula. I mean, that's what
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go with.
All right. So, thoughts on the game?
I really want to sing "Poor Unfortunate Souls" from the Little Mermaid soundtrack.
Oh, Ursula's
Oh.
song.
Or like sound,
Indeed.
or like the camera fades up on the mansion as we hear Sound of Silence or something.
Hello, darkness, smile.
The spiders just all
Talk with you again.
Fake Alex had a really good point as part of what if you dying with that curse going on meant your soul gets transferred to the body of Jack
Oh.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
for the
I'd be
next
down with
season.
that.
For the next season.
Oh yeah, like the spiders going through his mouth and like you see them all like
Yeah.
Ah,
And
alright.
you-
That's the epilogue scene.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
that's
Nice.
the post credit
There we
scene.
go.
That's what
That's sticking after the credits. Speaking of credits, let's talk a little bit about the game and do some outros. Because
I
this
feel
was
like
a lot of
I
fun.
prima donna that session, so I apologize.
No, that was great.
No,
I think
yeah.
Vampire
That
is
was
just
fun.
like hypnotic is such a powerful move.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it lets
gotta-
you shift the entire flow of things. You can
Here-
basically
Right, exactly. Like
I was either gonna play Fae or Vampire in the exact same way, is to just get people to do what I want.
well, and
Right.
like Well,
and
because
that thing is having sex with young women.
Yeah,
so.
but your protection is having strings on them, right?
But it's hard to get strings on the
I
vampire.
used my
anyway.
string and it didn't do anything.
But you all have, but you all start with strings against him on him, right?
No,
No,
I
he
start with
starts
strings on them.
all of us.
Oh,
Which means he also has another advantage.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Like it's just
what
the
the
vampire
hell?
is so
It
overpowered.
produces good results. I won't say that it didn't.
Right, exactly. It was
Awesome.
entertaining.
An
it was
awesome,
just like
uh,
holy
session.
crap.
It's just like it lets
whoever's
it
the vampire gets to control the session.
Right, it lets them dictate how like
Yeah.
every NPC is going to move, or
Yeah.
PC for that matter. 'cause
Yeah,
you-
because
Yeah.
you can do it on PCs too. So like with one roll, you can just kill somebody.
yeah. AP didn't even have
like-
to control a PC until the end, and he still kind of manipulated things to go his way.
Right, like against
Other
players
than-
or NPCs, the vampire can just be like, "Yeah, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead."
I hypnotize you. Kill yourself.
Yeah,
I win.
I gotta figure out what I can do in that situation as an MC of being like, I don't
Like, as
know.
long as you don't fail the hypnotize
I mean,
roll,
Yeah, it's like
you
you're,
just
you're
kill
not
who you
failing
want.
your hypnotize. So like I don't know what to you
Right,
achieve
exactly,
your
that's
result,
like-
right?
that's
well, AP also rolled really well through that entire thing.
Yeah, I rolled
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
I don't think you
that's
got
true,
below
too.
an 8 the entire time.
and I
That's
was
true.
totally willing to spend strings if I had to bump stuff up, but I never
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
You never had to.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
why
also
it's
a
yeah,
good point.
it's so
That,
weird.
that might
because-
just be unfortunate. But even the partial success for hypnotize is still pretty good. Like it still
Oh,
tends to work.
Yeah, I like the idea of Juan going fucking insane towards the end.
Right. But that's still to your benefit.
Yeah.
Like you know,
Um,
they
It's
do.
it's just so weird to me that one skin
So-
has such power.
But
over
here's
every
Alex
skin.
Alex brings it up. This is your garlic crusted crucifix. Is you just have to turn them on. But if you get a 10
You
plus,
just had to get strings on me. No one was willing to approach me. I was doing all the approaching.
Still
Yeah.
hard.
It's okay. It's all right.
You have to, you have to.
I mean, I apologize for like kind of.
Even if you have a string on them, like because I spent my string to not have Matilda die and it still happened.
Yeah. But that was also
my-
a little bit of poor rolling.
Yeah. Well, that was we failed to hold steady, which I don't know. Maybe I could have done that better.
I don't know. I think it's a combination of really good rolls, and we didn't try to counter it very hard. But even then, it's hard to counter
Some of
Yeah.
you,
Thank
in
you,
fact,
Full Link.
encouraged it to some extent.
Yeah.
because it was fun. It produced
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sweet cape, man. Just
Yeah.
can't say no.
Well, yeah.
Can't say no.
So I appreciate that everyone kind of leaned into it and helped me out there.
Yeah.
yeah, it was fun.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Full Link brings a really good point. It's not really your fault. AP rolled well, and the game's balance is that everyone is powerful. It's the other players who need to enforce the balance.
Yeah.
The ghost is what I've learned is the ghost is seriously underpowered. I
It's
get
not.
access to a ton of knowledge.
It's not. It's just.
It's underpowered in the moves that I took.
That's very true. Ghost is just not. A ghost is just not as straightforward as vampire.
No, because even then, like what you have in terms of moves are still not that
definitely is.
strong.
You guilt trip everybody. I have to look at the playbook, but like you make everything about you is the trick.
Yeah, but it's again, I could, but I would have to take very specific moves to make that happen. Like,
That's true.
not how I wanted things to play.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
feel handicapped if I don't take really specific moves. That's
Even if you roll the unresolved trauma thing, like all it does is give someone the blamed condition.
yeah, that doesn't do anything unless
doesn't
I have
really do
another
anything,
move to
like-
pair with
Yeah.
that. And if I roll a partial, it actively hinders me.
So-
So like I never used it because
Yeah.
there was no benefit for me using it, and only certain moves are affected by it. So
Alright.
like I'm inherently handicapped. Not that it's a problem. It's just something I
Outro-
learned.
Yeah, let's do some outros. Let's start with Suzanne, because I know Suzanne has to get out of here soon.
I do. But yeah, hey everybody, I'm Suzanne, aka Serial Comma on Twitch. This was my first time coming on Once Upon a Game, and I had a really fantastic time. You can find me on Twitch at Serial Comma playing video games, and also on Twitter at I Am a Snarky Pants. And yeah, thanks Eric very much for a really fun first game session.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Glad you had a good time. Nice. Let's go, Arthur.
I am Arthur Perkins, aka AP Gaming Real. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, all at that particular location. So twitch.tv/AP Gaming Real. We're closing in on 800 hours of tabletop RPG content, and I work with Eric a lot, and I'm trying to work with Eric more. So
Yes.
watch Eric. You know, if you're watching this and you haven't clicked that follow button in the lower left-hand corner below Gina, why don't you just go ahead and click that? I mean, why haven't you?
Yeah. Oh,
Not that I'm trying to peer pressure you, but pretty much everybody else did.
No,
we'll
be peer
hypnotize.
Yeah.
Follow now, dang it.
Gina.
You can catch me on Mascot Discord. Thank you very much for letting me on. Obviously, it was really great time. I'm glad that I got to go full Darkest Self. I was trying to work out. I was like, I feel like I haven't really done anything to do with the moves, and I want to do something. So I was like, I've got the CD. I'm gonna try and
You did it.
do some mental attacks.
Oh, yeah.
There. Well, yeah, it was really fun having me on. Thank you very much.
Yeah. You played.
Please come back.
A legend.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
were-
absolutely. I'd love to. Yeah.
No, like I would. Nobody. I don't think anybody could ever say something like watching this recording and being like, "This is your first time playing a game." Nobody would like. You were a natural.
Yeah.
You were very talented.
I'm glad. I was worried about. Yeah.
I hope you
Brain's gonna
play
go.
more games because you are very good at it, and it was a lot of fun having you on here.
Oh,
So.
I'm heartwarmed.
So, let's go, Nick.
It's your boy, ruiner of your shit, maker of jokes. You can find me on Twitter at Nickanon2. I am trying to be on here more and more frequently. Currently working on a game about necromantic punks set in a modern magical realist setting.
Nice.
Just gonna see how that turns out. It's still taking a while. I occasionally write stuff, and I don't have a place to put all that, so maybe I'll have a site eventually. That's who I am. You probably know me. I've been on here like 20 times.
It's true. You haven't been on the show a lot. And Adam.
Yeah, hey everybody. Just first off, thanks to everybody for playing. Eric for running, being the MC. It was so cool. Suzanne and Gina, my first time playing with you two. It's very awesome. And I'm Tux, Tuxtradamus on Twitch and Twitter. I do streaming stuff. I'm here a lot. I'm on Arthur's channel a lot. I do my own stuff, trying to get my own stuff together for my Urban Shadows game.
Ooh, tell us more about Urban Shadows.
Well, it's been hyped up a lot by all the stuff I've been saying, because I'm waiting on a certain British person to finish my overlays. And basically, Urban Shadows is the way I've been describing it to everyone is The Wire mixed with Supernatural, or like House of Cards mixed with Being Human.
Oh, that's legit.
Mm-hmm. So it's like it's in a city, and there's a bunch of like political intrigue and gangs and people trying to like one up everybody else, like with The Wire, and just kind of focusing on different people and like the stuff that they do and like favors and debts that they owe to everyone else. And then we throw vampires and wizards and werewolves and demons into that and just kind of see what happens. And I'm really looking forward to it. I've got a lot of like ideas and stuff rolling around. So basically, once my like overlays and assets and stuff are ready for that, I'm gonna start hitting the ground. I'll put a link in the chat if you are interested at all. It's not like sign up for dates yet. It's just if you're interested. I'll put that in the chat just in case you are, because it's very much revolving cast, open to anyone who wants to play. Kind of like WoG, kind of like other streamers I've been doing lately.
Yeah, West Marches kind of stuff.
Yeah, West Marches style.
Yeah,
kind
awesome.
of thing.
And so for everyone, I guess I'll do last. So I'm Eric. I'm EricVulgaris here on the internet and internet land. I do mostly one-shot RPGs here. I do Once Upon a Game. I also do some video game streams. On Fridays, I do video game stuff with Suzanne and I together. We're playing Undertale right now. My next stream was supposed to be tonight, which was supposed to be Darkest Dungeon, but I'm going to have to cancel that because I double booked myself because I'm a dummy. But my next stream then will be tomorrow at 9 a.m. where we're playing Once Upon a Game again, but we're playing part of March Madness. We're playing Acton Cthulhu, which is World War II crazy Lovecraft action ridiculousness. There's a lot in store for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's based on Savage Worlds, so it's going to be fun. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific here on this channel. If you want to ever play games with me, if you have a webcam and microphone or whatever, and some time, join me on my Discord. Let me just type !Discord, and you can get on that. That has a link to it. It's free. I have a schedule open. I try to favor new players. But if I'm not available, if the schedule doesn't work, I'm sure my lovely community of gamers that I play with, they'll be around and maybe available to play with. We're always looking for new players because we need to play more games. So thank you so much. Thank you, Roll20, for giving me the ambassadorship today. That was very, very, very nice of you. And I also want to do a quick little shout out to Japisco, Zerglooker, and Uncle Shazam for the follows today. So thank you very much. And that'll do it for our special Monster Heart show today. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Adam, Suzanne, Arthur, Nick, and Gina for playing with me today and having the opportunity to do Monster Hearts.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yep. And thank you, chat, so much for hanging out with me. I know I'm not the best at responding when I'm doing production stuff and emceeing 5 people. It's hard. It's difficult. And I got to shout out to my mods for doing all this awesome work for me and handling everybody. So thank you guys so much. It means so much to me that you're interested and want to watch more games being played. So thank you. Take care. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.